Faith. It's what God responds to. And the program you are about to view features individuals just like you, discussing their faith experiences and how God has moved in their lives. This video presentation is a community service of Videogenics of Janesville, Wisconsin. And now, here's this month's featured church.
Hi, welcome to Journeys in Faith. My name is Pastor Dale Berlin. I'm the pastor at the City of Hope. We're located at 1214 Joliet Street in Janesville, Wisconsin. We're just west of Center Avenue and right across the street from the new fire station. We're glad you're here with us today. Our first Journey in Faith story today is about a young man named Doug. Doug has a great story. It's a story of how he journeyed in faith and found salvation in Jesus Christ, how he learned to trust, and how others helped him to see the saving grace of Jesus Christ. As Doug puts it in his own unique way, Jesus is his friend. Now let's hear from Doug.
Well, I was going to church as somebody who didn't believe in God whatsoever. I went to church anyway because I had a dedication to fill with. I played on the worship team, I played drums there, and I didn't want to let anybody else down, whether I had a relationship with God or not. I cared about the people. So I continued to go for at least about 6 months not believing in God, and I came to a point where there was no way that there couldn't be something in my life that got me through the things that happened in my past. There's just no way. I was raised to believe in God and Jesus and things like that, but I never really pursued it myself, I should say. But I don't know. I found the peace of Jesus after about 6 months of not having anything at all, or having something but not realizing, I should say. Being around people who just always encouraged me in everything I did, and there's just no way you can have a family that would always be there for you, because there's a lot of people that just don't have what I have. And I'm not bragging about it, I'm just saying it's good to have a supporting family that's there for you, not only my immediate family, but my church family as well. I met a very good friend at church who also pulled me through a lot of things, helped me through things, and got me close to God as well. Me and Jesus are buddies, so to speak. I love God. I love playing drums for him. I don't take it as arrogance, I'm not arrogant about it. He gets me through everything, school, grades, everything like that. He's helped me with friends, witnessing to people at school, staying strong in my faith even though everybody around me has no foundation whatsoever. First, when I trust in God, what you want to do is you don't really want to worry about it, because that takes the faith out of it. If you go straight into it knowing God's going to put you through something, you know God's going to be there, you know nothing's going to go wrong, and if something does go wrong, you know there's a reason for it.
As you can see, it would be wonderful if all of us could have a buddy like Jesus, as Doug put it, as we journey in our faith. The next person we're going to be talking about is Del. He has an amazing story. He's been a missionary to Poland, to Australia. He bases his life on Proverbs chapter 3, verse 4, 5, and 6. And the thing we have to understand here is that our faith, as we journey in faith, our faith is something that gets us through the most amazing times, the most difficult times, the hardest times in our life. And it's something that we can stand on no matter what. Whether we understand it or not, whether we know where we're going or not, our faith will see us through.
Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways. He will direct thy paths. We have found that to be true through our life. One day, Bonnie was reading the Word, and she said God had given her that scripture. So God called us to the mission field, so we had a home to sell. We sold it, God sold it in 10 days at the price we asked for it, and at that time it was a buyer's market because there was a house for sale all over Janesville. He took us to Australia on the western side, Perth area. We were there about 11 months, and our missionary leader called us and asked us to pray about going to Poland because Poland was just opening up to him. So we weren't expecting that, but we did pray for called him back in a couple of weeks. Said we felt the Lord would allow us to go. So that meant we have another house full of furniture to sell, a car to sell, and we had about a month to do it. We didn't advertise it. What blessed us is many of the Christians come and paid for the stuff and left it for us until we left to use. Only God can do that. 1976, I trusted God. I've been in all but 4 of the 50 states, and He's taken me to 13 or 14 different countries. What a difference. He'll do things with us and for us that we never expected or even thought of. God is faithful to His word. So, yeah, we had to trust in the Lord all the time we were there, so whatever we did. So, and we always found God to be faithful in all that we did. So I thank Him for what He's done for our lives.
As you can see, Del has a tremendous faith and trust in Jesus Christ. Faith is something that's going to get you through the toughest times. It's going to get you through the hardest places in your life. Your faith and trust in Jesus Christ is going to be something that you can't live without. It's something that has to be a very part of you. And it's something that you're going to need to develop and grow into. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you for joining us for Journeys in Faith. We want to take this opportunity to invite you to the City of Hope. Our services are at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Again, we're located at 1214 Joliet Street, just off Center Avenue, across from the new fire station. Come on out and join us. Remember, the City of Hope is a place of hope and worship where all people can find God's love and fulfill their destiny. Thank you for joining us today.
The preceding program was a community service presentation of Videogenics of Janesville, Wisconsin. The Church of the Month video ministry is made available at no cost to area churches that would like to feature its faith community in a series of testimonies explaining how God moves in their lives. Church organizations should contact Howard Gage of Videogenics to discuss scheduling and videotaping arrangements. Remember, faith is what God responds to.